there was never a Girl Scout troop in Maynard until some people organized Troop 1. And I was the first one to get her tenderfoot pin, and I stayed a Girl Scout until I graduated from high school.
Oh, me too, actually.
I loved it. And we went to camp. No, we didn't go to formal camp. We went a few days to a camp in Waltham where we
Camp
slept.
Cedar Hill?
Yeah.
We still go there for Girl Scout camp.
Really?
Yes, we do.
You Girl Scouted?
I am a Girl Scout still.
I'm proud of you. That's wonderful. I didn't have a daughter, but if I did, she'd have been a Girl Scout.
Girl Scout.
But my boys were all Boy Scouts, but it just wasn't.
Same.
But no, we went there and we did, I don't know if the building is still there, like a log building with a lot of beds and bunks in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we stayed for no more than a few nights. And our leader was named Virginia Whitney, otherwise known as Dickie Whitney.
Oh, wow.
And my girlfriend across the street, Susan, was a couple years younger than me. Her mother was also one of the leaders, Eleanor Wilcox. And on the committee was Mrs. Nelson. I don't remember her first name. I don't think I ever knew it. She was Mrs. Nelson. They lived over on Acton Street. And it was a wonderful thing. I earned a cyclist badge for riding 50-mile trip on my bicycle, and I didn't have a 3-speed. I only had a 1-speed.
Wow.
And I did that, and I earned a lot of badges, and I just had the most wonderful time of my life being a Girl Scout.
Do you have any specific scouting stories that come to mind?
Well, we all went down to New York City, and we had our outing to New York City, and we went up the Empire State Building, and we went to Rockefeller Center to see the Rockettes and see a movie,
Wow.
and I slept through it all.
You slept through it all.
Yes, I did. I can go to sleep anywhere, anytime.
You just fell asleep during the Rockettes.
I remember just seeing the Rockettes come out, but I don't remember anymore. I don't even know what the movie was. The Tender Trap with Frank Sinatra, and I didn't see it. I've seen it since,
You just slept
but I
through
know
it.
that was the movie. And we had a good time. We stayed in the YWCA, and we were only there one night. We trooped around New York City. We got kicked out of the Waldorf Astoria because it was raining and cold, and we went in there to get warm. And they didn't kick us out, but they suggested we leave.
Suggested.
Yes, kindly, why don't you just go somewhere else? And it was very nice. But overall, it was just a good Girl Scout experience with nothing that really stands out other than the camping episodes. And I worked, as I said, in back racks. As soon as I was 16, I went to work. And they went camping, and I forget where they went. And I told them I would get there, but I would get there late. So it was getting dark when I got there, and I saw this lush pile of leaves, green leaves, and I threw my sleeping bag down there and crawled into it and went to sleep, and woke up in the morning to find out that I'd thrown my bag in a pile of poison ivy.
No.
I don't get it. I never had a spot of it in my life. But I had to take that sleeping bag and wash it about 3 times because my sister was really sensitive to poison
Yeah.
ivy.
So you
But
could
I-
just sleep in a bush of poison ivy and you didn't get anything.
Never got a spot of it. It was comfy too. Really. Girl Scouting then was different than it is now. Much different. And it's hard for me at this age, I'm 78, to go back and remember individual incidents. It's just an overall, I had a wonderful time being a Girl Scout. We went ice skating, and Ellie Wilcox made hot chocolate and cookies for everybody, and it was wonderful. I remember that hot chocolate.